What is good, everybody? Welcome to our Christmas edition, Theology and Show, where we combine the lofty and the regular by talking reviews, trends, and theology. And as I said, it's Christmas time. Merry Christmas to you. And we got a lot of stuff here, starting with, if you notice, the John McClane Die Hard, because I mean, let's just be clear. One of the greatest Christmas movies you will watch is Die Hard. Got that up here. Got old Saint Nick, and also we're gonna be trying some food. If you don't know, now you know now, I'm a big eggnog guy, so let me just go straight for this. This is O-Nog, and if you wanna know how I feel about vegan food, go back to a few other videos recently, and you'll hear, let's see, oh my gosh, I got some splatter on the face. Look at that. All right, well, let's just keep it going. Look at the way it's coming out though. It's a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, the sound of that, I don't know how good that was. It smells like eggnog. I can see it on my glasses still. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Nope. Second, just to confirm, yep, no, it's a little flat. I like the egg, man. You gotta have the egg. Yeah, I don't know. 3 sips. That's too many. This looks like some kind of I don't know, strudel. Strudel, is strudel a word? Let's see. A Danish. That's a Danish. This is Danish. Some of the viewers are like, this idiot. He don't even know what he's looking at. This is maybe a Danish. Some like meringue. Sugar, butter. Now this I get down with. I'm gonna do something real crazy. Let's just see. I'm gonna dip. Let's see if it makes the bread better or the eggnog better. Nope, neither of it better. Nope. Oh man, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Don't ever do that. Don't ever dip this into O-Nog. Oh, not the move. Let's move on. Oh yeah, I love these. The waffle cookies. Oh, forget it. I'm about to eat Stroop waffles. I'm about to eat the whole thing. This is where it's at. Look at this. Oh, those are good waffles. Now this is fantastic. That's good. If you're gonna come to my house and bring these, Merry Christmas. You say Merry Christmas when you bring these. You say Happy Holidays when you hand someone O-Nog, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a deep cut for all our dear religious friends. All right, let's try some fruitcake, y'all. Some marzipan stollen. Yo, this thing feels firm. Can't even open it. What in the world is this? All right, let's see what this is like. I don't even know if this is the right way to eat it. It's certainly not. Let's just take a bite. That's not bad. That's not bad. Next, we got some panettone. This is some Italian oven-baked cake. All right, let's see. This feels like I'm opening a gift. Let's see if it's a gift though. Wow, look at this thing. Okay, presentation is nice. This definitely feels like a gift that you would maybe re-gift, honestly. This is unless you like the baked cake. I'm a big smells person. Even when I get new shoes, I gotta smell the box, gotta smell the shoe. And when you get cake, that's not bad. Okay. You know what? The one thing out of all these decorations that we ain't got is a knife. So here we go. We're gonna just pinch. I'm gonna just pinch and pass. Let's see. Do the top. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not very good to me. Nope. I can't even try with this one. That's so weird. It's got a weird aftertaste. I don't know what that is. I get the fruit, I get the soft bread that's nice, but then this thing kind of hits me in my mouth at the end. Like, that's not how cake should treat you, man. Cake got to treat you way better than that. I can't finish that. We'll just set that aside. Thank you, Italy. Beautiful country. I just don't know if that cake's it. I'm sorry. Yo, like I said, this is the Christmas edition of the Theology and Show. And so one of the things I want to be talking about today is Advent. And I got this right here to help us understand. Boom, Advent calendar. Advent, if you didn't know, is a term we use to help us understand the Christmas season. Advent is a Latin word that simply means the arrival. And so as Christians, what we celebrate and remember during this time of the year, which really for us as Christians marks the beginning of the new year, is us during Christmas time remembering that Jesus came to us. We remember and celebrate the arrival of Jesus, born through the Virgin Mary, come to save and redeem the world and make it right as God intended to. And that's what we celebrate during this time. Arrival is a time to remember that Jesus has come, but we live between two Advents, his first coming and his second coming. And so during the Christmas season, we recognize that in our hearts and our souls, we are longing not just to celebrate that Jesus has come, but that he will one day come again. And even in the in-between space, we want to live with the hopeful expectation that Jesus will continue to come to us really each and every day through his Spirit. And so Christmas is a rich time for us to draw close to each other as we celebrate with our traditions, but also to draw close to God. And what I find really telling, remember this is the Theology and Show, we're going to be talking about Advent, and really the way that Advent has kind of just crept into a lot of our culture during Christmas time. You know, it's crazy. I'll go to Target, and at Target right now, you could probably find a wine-inspired Advent box. So every day you pull out a new drink, a new bottle of wine, a new small glass of wine. Hopefully it's a small glass. That's a lot of wine to be drinking during Christmas time. I know at Costco you can get a cheese Advent box, a cheese Advent calendar. It's crazy, all the different things. Lego does one. My kid had a Star Wars one a few years ago that he worked through. It's pretty fascinating to me how Advent has kind of just integrated itself into our larger culture as we celebrate Christmas. But what I find to be telling is when you're playing with something like this, or going through a wine box, every day you open up something new on that day of the month. And what it kind of symbolizes, I think, for us is that as humans, we actually appreciate the anticipation, right? If Advent is about the arrival of Jesus and anticipating his arrival, these kind of cultural artifacts that we now see in stores is a reminder that as humans, we were kind of designed to anticipate, to wait, to expect with hopeful longing. What's gonna be the next thing that I pull out from December 8th or 9th or 10th, right? What is it that I'm gonna pull out next? Whether it be from the box of wine or from Lego, we anticipate. We're anticipating the hopeful changes that it's going to come. And Scripture talks about we wait for expectation for Jesus to come. And as he comes to us as light. John talks about the light shines in the darkness, and that darkness has not overcome it. So one of the ways that we wait with hopeful anticipation and excitement is we wait for the light of God, the light of Jesus, to break through the darkness of the world. What I think is so important for us during Advent time is just to acknowledge that it's dark outside and that life can feel dark, both out there in the world, but also in our own hearts. And so Advent, ironically enough, gives us permission to name the darkness that we experience in life, but at the same time to remind us that that's not the end of the story. That though it gets darker and darker, that's exactly when Jesus does his best work. If you're familiar with the story of Jesus, he's born in the dark. If you know about the end of the Gospels, Jesus dies on a cross in the dark, right? And so that leads us to conclude, man, that God, Jesus himself, does his best work in the dark. That should give you and I immense hope for when we're feeling dark in our own life, whether it be in our own kind of interior world, the darkness we experience, or whether we're kind of looking out into the larger world and feeling like, man, it's just dark outside. There's hope. Christmas reminds us that there is hope during Advent season because the light of Jesus breaks through and he does his best work in the dark. And here's how I think practically that can look like for some of us. The first thing I would encourage you to do during Christmas time is just to confess your own darkness, to acknowledge some of the hardships that you maybe are walking through right now, maybe the dark places of your life, maybe the places of doubt, the place of confusion, the places of hurt, maybe the places where you've messed up. I think Advent is a perfect time for you to confess and name your own darkness, and in so doing, allow the light of Jesus to shine through. The second thing I would encourage you to do is to be a light to other people who are walking through darkness. You know, it's said that we should be kind to everyone because we have no idea what they're walking through. And I think that's especially true when it comes during the Christmas time, man. We're generally in each other's way. We're all out shopping. We're all out trying to go and do stuff. Man, you get on the roads, it's packed. Like, Christmas is a time where we just get a lot more intensity. We get a lot closer to each other, and we just quickly get bothered with people. There's a rich opportunity, I think, to be light to others who are walking through their own kind of darkness, and to be kind to them, to be patient with them, to encourage them, to, hey, even make a decision to encourage them in the way of Jesus during Christmas time, man. Lights go up on houses. It's a sign that we need light in darkness, and you can embody that for people. And then the third thing I would encourage you with is, lastly, we don't have to be afraid of the dark. If Jesus does his best work in the darkness, we don't have to be afraid of it. We don't have to be afraid of the darkness that we experience in our own hearts, with our own questions, with our own fears. We don't have to be afraid of the darkness that we see out in the world, in people, in countries, and just hardships that we see, because we know that even though it's dark and it gets darker, Jesus is still born. He's born in the dark, and we can take confidence today that God does his best work there. And so may this Christmas time be filled with an opportunity for you to draw close to God, for you to celebrate through Advent, for you to anticipate the ways that the light of Jesus is going to break through your darkness and offer you a way forward. Grace and peace, you guys. Merry Christmas from all of us at the Theology and Show. We love you guys. Have an incredible Christmas, and we'll see you in 2023. Peace. What's good, everyone? Again, thank you so much for watching the Theology and Show. Make sure to like and subscribe. Stay up to date with everything we are dropping on sandalschurch.tv. We got so much coming to you. Grace and peace.